WWE just made a booking decision regarding CM Punk that I do not like. In this video, I'm going to tell you what it is. CM Punk and WWE are still in the honeymoon phase following his return to the company at Survivor Series in November following the men's War Games match, which was kept as a top secret. The deal for him to come back was made about 10 days before he returned. It's a multi-year deal, and since then, he's appeared on Raw, SmackDown, and even NXT. Yeah, think about that. He appeared in NXT at Deadline for a segment with WWE Hall of Famer and head of creative, Shawn Michaels. It was a fun continuation of the tease of which brand would he show up on. Then we got the segment that we all been waiting for, his heated segment with World Heavyweight Champion Seth Rollins on a Monday Night Raw event before he declared that he would actually wrestle in the men's Royal Rumble match. And the two are planned to work a program together in the near future. That same week, Punk was actually at an NXT TV event. Then he went to the PC, the Performance Center down in Orlando, Florida. And he was talking with talent, giving advice, and etc. And then the news came out. The news that I thought was very interesting. When CM Punk returned to WWE, the big question was, A, who is he going to feud with first? And B, when would his first match take place? On my bingo card, I did not have CM Punk working a house show for his first match back. And before anyone mentions this in the comments, I saw this and I tweeted this out, questioning the decision that WWE made regarding CM Punk. And I had someone tweet back at me saying, well, they did the same thing with Bray Wyatt when he came back. And you're right. They did. Kind of forgot about it. Bray wrestled what? Once on television? Twice on television? Before he ultimately passed away, which is still just a heartbreaking story with his family and everything like that. WWE announced that CM Punk is going to be working house shows. Huh? CM Punk is going to be working house shows. He has been announced so far as the recording of this video. 2 live events. One on December 26th at MSG in New York City, an arena in which he has not wrestled at in probably a decade. He is also going to be wrestling at the LA Forum 4 days later. So, okay. Interesting decision, but sure, why not? Why are you doing that? When AEW signed CM Punk in 2021, they did not have him wrestle on television. They did not have him wrestle at a house show, a live event, a dart match. No, they saved it for the pay-per-view. Every person counts. So, WWE pulls off one of the biggest surprise returns in the history of the pro wrestling business. And you're going to book his first match back at a house show? Y'all, what are we doing? What are we doing? Now look, what I do like about this booking decision, what I do think WWE should be praised for, what I will praise WWE for. Triple H and all the others in there. You're putting him in the ring with a young kid who has a ton of potential, a ton of upside, and you're going to put him in the ring with Dominant Mysterio. I love that move. Not only are you rewarding a kid, and he's still a kid, for the level of work that he put in throughout 2023 as a member of the Judgment Day with Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest and Finn Balor and JD Madonna. He's worked Raw. He's worked NXT. He's worked SmackDown. He's done it all. He had a very great feud with his father that led to a WrestleMania 39 match. A pretty good match. He's transformed his character into someone that you want to hate. He's done a fantastic job at that, and he deserves all the credit in the world. On top of that reward for Dominant Mysterio, you're also going to put him in the ring with a guy who is one of the best wrestlers in the history of the wrestling business, a guy that can still go even though he has, yes, lost a step and is out of his prime, and that's rightfully understandable. But the knowledge that Punk will give Mysterio in these matches is priceless. You can't buy that type of knowledge. You just can't. So that is great for Dominant Mysterio. I'm happy for Dominant Mysterio. I still disagree with the decision. We know that Punk is going to be wrestling in the men's Royal Rumble. We know that CM Punk is going to be feuding with World Heavyweight Champion Seth Rollins down the road, likely at WrestleMania. I agree with Solid Monster Sounds Off's take, which is you have Punk versus Rollins at Royal Rumble. You have Punk versus Roman Reigns, our undisputed WWE Universal Champion, our tribal chief, at SummerSlam. I agree with that decision. I agree with that idea, I should say. Whether or not they'll do that, I don't know. Another question is, does this mean that we're going to get more CM Punk at live events? Because if you recall when Brock Lesnar first came back and scattered throughout the times of years, Brock would work select house shows in bigger markets and just do squash matches. They were nothing. Are we going to get that type of deal from CM Punk, or is this just simply, hey, you've been out of the ring for, since August, 3 months, knock off some ring rust. Here you go. Have some fun. Did he request it? Did they request it? So many unanswered questions that I want answers to.